Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Looking down at you, sitting at the fountain in Chicago, I thought how beautiful you looked. As we walked and talked, I began to imagine our life together. Throughout the years, we had great experiences that I couldn't imagine doing without you. From our walks to Tiny Tap to driving across the country, every day making me happier, even during your grumpy days. I love your radiant smile. It lights up the room. I love how smart and ambitious you are, always pushing me to be a better person. I love how kind you are to others, and you always teach me to be compassionate towards others. I promise to always be there for you through all the hard times, even when you have a broken back, and all the good times. I will be there. I promise to keep exploring places and trying new things with you. I promise to always put you first and give you everything I have to offer. As we move into our next step of life, I imagine our future together to be adventurous, from buying a house to having children and growing old. Every day, we move closer to our goals, and my love for you grows stronger. Here we are today, starting this new chapter in our lives. The life I imagined having with you when I first saw you sitting at the fountain has become a reality. I can't believe I get to marry you. You have given me everything I wanted in life and more. I love you forever and always.
So sweet. Thank you.
Yeah.
You did good.
Kissed already. So you kissed him.
I wrote those at 12:30 today.
30 minutes. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Matt.
That's me.
I've thought a lot about today, and I'm so excited it's finally here. We have gone on so many adventures together, but I know this marriage will be the best one yet. You have always felt familiar and like home to me. I love being with you and miss you when you're gone. I love how you encourage me, support me, and cheer me on, and cheer me up when I'm sad. I can't remember a time where your lightheartedness and love couldn't make me smile. I love the dreams that you have for our future and our family. I love your eagerness to try new things and learn about anything and everything. I love falling asleep next to you and waking up to cuddles. I can't wait to go to sleep tonight knowing we are married. I love the simple moments with you, driving to dinner, making coffee, strolling around downtown. I love the conversations we have and the way that you challenge me to ask why. There's so many other things I love about you, but I also want to vow to you a few things. I vow to do my best to reach and scratch every itch that you have. I vow to support you in your career and your job decisions. I vow to love you even when you forget to do the dishes. I vow to look happy when you make me eat vegetables. I vow to raise our children to be independent thinkers. I vow to make decisions together. I vow to be the best partner that I can be. And most importantly, I vow to love you.
It's good.
That's it.
Thank you all for coming. I had my speech typed up, and when I got to page 5, I showed it to Hannah, and Hannah said, "No, Dad, you can't. You got to keep the speech to under 30 minutes." So I'm going to do the best I can to keep this under 30 minutes. That's right. Go Illini. First of all, Hannah, I was going to say, your mother and I are very proud of you, everything you've done. We know you're going to be very successful in life. And as far as Matt, I've got to know Matt over the last year. He's a very kind, giving, respectful, intelligent young man. His parents did a wonderful job of raising Matt. Yes, let's give Matt and his parents a round of applause. All right, so my 30 minutes is about over. So if you can, let's all stand and let's give a toast to our wedding couple. You don't have to stand, that's right. If you're able. Let's go, if you're able to stand, please stand. To Matt and Hannah, many years of happy marriage together. I know it's going to be a loving marriage, and it's going to grow, and we're all going to have a great time watching that, and congratulations.
So I stand here today as the maid of honor. I'm so honored. To the most beautiful bride. I mean, look at her, guys. Like, wow, right? And now I could go on and on about funny college stories, our first frat party, but I wanted to keep this speech heartfelt because for everyone that knows Hannah, she is heart personified. She is the most caring, kind, wonderful friend. And that was evident from the very first day we met. We were complete strangers, and Presby, our first dorm, threw us together randomly, and she gave me, a complete stranger, the nice side of the room with the window. I mean, how sweet, right? And this selfless behavior just continued all through our years together. She was the first person that would, make an extra taco for one of us or share her fettuccine alfredo if she noticed that we're really stressed and not eating. And she just took care of us. And that's the kind of friend that she is. She's the person that's always looking out for you, checking in with you. And when, any of us was going through something really hard and maybe there weren't even the right words to say, she was there for you and present. And that's just the kind of person that she is. And I am just so honored and excited to be here and so glad that Presby threw us together. I'm so glad that it worked out. Now, I do want to say, most of you who know Hannah would not have necessarily described little freshman Hannah as the most adventurous person, particularly in the food department. But Matt, I am just so pleased and excited to see how many adventures that you and Hannah have gone on. We'll start with the food. Now, you've made her a sushi lover. I mean, how incredible. I took her to sushi once, a very nice little restaurant in downtown Champaign, and somehow she found, cheese curds and chicken wings on the menu. I didn't know they even had that. I think it was the secret late night menu or something. I don't know. I failed in that department. But Matt, you've made her a sushi lover, but also you guys have been on so many amazing adventures together already. We're all green with envy. The pictures from Alaska, from Hawaii, just fantastic. And I know that you guys will just continue to go on so many amazing, beautiful adventures together. So I want to just say cheers to the most beautiful, amazing, wonderful, compassionate, incredible woman that I know, and the most beautiful couple. And I can speak for all of us when I say we wish you the longest, happiest, healthiest, and adventurous life together. So cheers.
For those who don't know me, my name is Hogan, as referred to by Krebs, and I'm the best man. Just as a disclaimer, we have always referred to Matt as Krebs, and since there are many Krebses here today, just know that I am talking about him. So we grew up together, going to the same schools. All of our good friends here were actually in Katie's grade, and he is a year younger than us. But we actually met through our mutual friend Dan, at least I did. And even though we went to school together our whole lives, we didn't really become friends until around middle school or so. Even though Krebs says that we only hung out about once or twice in middle school, I vividly remember hanging out with him all the time. Don't know if this happened or not, but I believe it did. We played games together online about 24/7, so I think in my head it just seemed as though I was always talking to him, let alone we weren't actually physically near each other. But throughout high school, we had a whole group of friends, many of all the groomsmen here that continued to hang out. But it wasn't until college that the two of us actually started hanging out on our own all the time. Mainly in the form of disc golf. We both went to College of DuPage for a few years before finishing undergrad, and we would play disc golf almost every single day before class, after class. I still remember I had still bumped into him at the halls of College of DuPage, and he wanted to show me his new 2005 35th anniversary edition yellow Nissan 350Z. At the time, I was blown away by how cool it was. But for those who know, that was only the start of his car addiction. Since then, he's gone through about 5 cars, and I actually did count. It is 5 cars. And I can only assume that by the end of next year, now that they're looking to buy a house, it will be 5 more. I think the limiting factor is that he has not had enough garage space to make it happen so far. So throughout all these years that I've known Krebs, we've had a nickname for him that we call the No Care Krebs. And basically what that means is whenever you would ask him something like, hey, where do you want to go to eat? He would go, I don't care. Oh, what do you want to do this weekend? I don't care. Oh, what do you want to go disc golfing today? I don't care. But after all these years, something changed that finally made Krebs start to care, and I think that was Hannah. When Matt and Hannah started dating, it was very apparent how excited Matt was. At the time, both of them were living in Chicago, and it seemed like they were exactly what the other person needed. They were going on long walks, exploring the new city. They were getting coffee and walking to work in the morning, and they were going to music venues to listen to classics of our time, like Boy Band Review. We had gotten to know Hannah during this time, but when they made the leap to move to Seattle together, that's when I thought inevitably we would be here today for this wedding. Hannah is such a kind, caring, and patient woman who both loves Matt for who he is, while also putting up with his daily conversations of, oh, come on, it's only a $100,000 car. It's been amazing to watch the two of them travel the world, hike mountains, and retreat to Florida every other month to relax at Hannah's parents' house. If there is something that I can definitely say has changed over the years, is that I know that Krebs has now no longer become the No Care Krebs, and that is because of his relationship with Hannah. So I'm so excited for both of you today to continue watching you guys love each other over the years. So please help join me in a toast to the new Mr. and Mrs. Krebs.
We gather together in a spirit of celebration and gratitude. Thank you for the blessing of bringing Hannah and Matt together in marriage. We ask you to bless their marriage, their family, and their friends. As Hannah and Matt grow in their love for each other, establish a home and family, and build a life together, may they be strengthened by the love and encouragement of those gathered here today. Please bless this food we are about to receive. May we enjoy this time of celebration and friendship, and let this reception be an honor to you. In Jesus' name, amen.